Hello, internet friends. Welcome back once again, and thank you all so much for joining me here today. This video is a little bit different than what I normally do, not so much in the content that we're going to be discussing, but more in sort of the format, or at least where the idea came from for this particular topic. The footage you're going to be watching is from the Tuesday live stream workout that I did. It was a great time. We had a lot of really positive interactions despite the OBS goblin coming and trying to shut down the stream multiple times. I'm still working on that. But as you can see from the title, this is a video response to a video made by someone who I respect very much, Doris, aka the Natty Pro. He is a professional natural bodybuilder, a very strong individual, a friend of mine, and a very emotionally intelligent person. And so in Ryan's video, he was talking about dealing with bad training days, and I really liked this topic. I really liked the idea of some of the points that he made, and I wanted to expand on it a little bit to include more than just bad training days, but to kind of take some of the ideas that he was discussing and think about them in a broader spectrum as it applies to your day-to-day living, and some tools or some ideas to help you kind of cope with the times when you're disappointed. You don't really look for advice on how to deal with when things are going well, but when anything in your life isn't going the way that you want it to, there seems to be a dissonance within your mind that can prevent you from being as productive and can really keep you off track. And I've been struggling with some of these things myself, and so I want to talk to you guys about them. Ryan's original video is going to be linked in the description below, so please go check that out. He is putting out more content, and I want to make sure that this is more of a collaborative idea than it is me just taking some of the things he said and trying to claim them as my own. So the 3 points that Ryan really discussed, the first one is when you're in the situation where you're having a bad training day, it's very important to declare it as bad. In other words, to be objective within your reality, to not shy away from the idea of labeling something that is negative as just that. And that is a really kind of overarching thing to keep in mind. Ignoring negative feelings or negative situations doesn't allow you to cope with them. It doesn't allow you to deal with those things and to get better at dealing with negative situations or to deal with the bad stuff in your life. You have to be willing to open yourself up to accepting that it is happening. It happens through acceptance, it happens through awareness, and it happens through being realistic in your situation and not lying to yourself, pretending that it didn't happen or ignoring that it's happening. You don't have to let it affect the way that you are viewing yourself. You don't have to let it affect your external actions, but it is very important to recognize when things are not going the way you want to, and to label them as such, to be honest with yourself and to be honest about the reality of your situation so that you can move forward from it. The second thing he talks about is something he called opportunity percentage. And I think what he was really discussing is, again, being objective in your reality, in that you are trying to identify, well, if I'm not at 100% today, what am I capable of doing? And he was referring to some numbers of saying, well, am I 70% on track? Can I put 70% of effort in? And this is really something that I've talked about a lot in the past myself, though I've phrased it a little bit differently. I think of it more as giving your best in the moment once you've kind of accepted the circumstances. You have to accept that there are things that are out of your control or that may have been in your control in the past but aren't choices you can make anymore, so you're stuck dealing with the here and now, being present in this moment and making your decisions based off of that. And then being honest with yourself, saying, I'm still going to work as hard as I can given the constraints of my current capabilities, but it basically allows you to temper your expectations so that you can deal with this less than optimal place that you're at. And then the final idea is feeling good is a privilege, which I think where he gets to it eventually, but the idea of accepting the use of the tool of gratitude. And I think this is a great way to start your day. This is a great way to help force a perspective shift anytime that you're disappointed or you're upset or you're frustrated with where you're at, is to focus through the tool, the amazing idea of gratitude, where you should start every single day thinking of the things that you are grateful for in your life. Because even when you're going through something that you don't want, it's a bad thing, it's a negative thing, it's the opposite of what you're looking for. If you still hold in the center of your thought process the things that you are grateful for, it's really difficult to let that negative thing shift you permanently into a non-productive headspace of feeling super bad for yourself. And so those are the ideas that I really kind of wanted to talk about based off of Ryan's video. I really enjoy the content he's putting out, so please go ahead and check out some of his videos and let him know where you heard this from, that I'm not trying to steal his ideas. I'm just trying to help push a little bit of traffic his way and to get more people involved in these kind of conversations, because it's helping me to be inspired to kind of get myself up and overcome some of the difficulties I've been having as well. And I want to share that with you guys because I think that's really helpful. And before I go, one more thing. I do want to say I want to express some gratitude of my own for the 3 individuals who during the live stream were very generous and used the super chat function for the live streams and donated to basically help me out. As I said in the live stream, and as you guys may know, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated whenever someone feels generous or they're coming from a place where they have a little bit more and they find what I do to be beneficial in a way where they want to give back. That is an opportunity to do that. And those 3 individuals are Robert Pauling, Big Lenny Jr., and Invading Aliens. Thank you guys so much for your kindness and generosity. It means a lot to me. So the next live stream is going to be Saturday evening, May the 6th, I believe is when that is, and that's going to be another pause deadlift and bench press stream. I'm very excited to get back to it. But as for this video, we are finished, and I hope that you guys, wherever you are at, are having a wonderful day with gratitude and acceptance of your reality, and with a hunger and drive to continue pushing to do more and be better in whatever aspect of your life you are interested in. So thank you so very much, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Have a great day.